ahead in the sweltering heat of Rajahmundry. We've managed to catch D. Purandeshwari, also known as the Sushma Swaraj of South India, and also somebody who is in charge of BJP's Mission South 400 Par as far as Andhra is concerned. A lot of responsibilities on your shoulders, would you say, ma'am?
Oh yes, it is, because building up a party, or rather supporting a party to go from strength to strength, and then also getting our karyakartas together to get ready for the elections. I think there is a a Herculean task ahead of me, but with the support of the karyakartas, I'm sure we will be able to do well.
So you carry the legacy of the legendary politician, maverick, N.T. Ramarao. What is it that you've picked up from your father, the political traits, if you could share?
Well, I think it's a commitment to my job, or rather my responsibility, and also the persistence. I think that is what I have really learned from him. And he would believe that if you're persistent and you continue in your attempts with complete commitment, you will be able to reach your goal. And I think it is that I have learned from him, and I'm going forward with it.
Okay. Now, particularly focusing on Andhra, this is a tough state for the BJP. You are in alliance with the TDP and the Janasena, but particularly if I singulate BJP's growth story as far as Andhra is concerned, the past elections haven't been too promising as far as the party is concerned. What is it that you're doing this time differently to expand your own vote share in a state where BJP, or for that matter the other national party in the fray, Congress, is also non-existent?
Yeah. We do, like as I had mentioned earlier, we do have a challenge ahead of us in trying to really get our party, to grow in terms of vote share as well. And now that we are in an alliance with TDP and Janasena, and the seats that we have been allotted, the 6 assembly seats and the 10 assembly seats and the 6 parliament seats, I think these will be our focus right now. And if we really do well in these 10 and 6, as I had mentioned earlier, I think this will help us in improving our vote share. Somewhere down the line, there is a feeling amongst the cadre that probably it is that repetitive alliance that we have been in that had really hampered our growth in some sense. But again, we've been telling our karyakartas that it's let us not look at it as it has hampered us, but rather take up the challenge and try to win as many seats as possible. And that would really improve our vote share. So that has been our focus right now.
Are you also hopeful of BJP putting up a strong fight and also making a dent in the rest of the southern states?
Of course. Now you look at Tamil Nadu, where, like you had mentioned earlier, BJP was absolutely non-existent. We are growing now. And Kerala too, our vote share has improved. Probably that might not have converted into seats, but our vote share has definitely improved. Karnataka, we have already been there. So I think in that sense, yes, down south, I think BJP is picking up in strength.
Is AP the most challenging state for the BJP?
Definitely yes, because we have never been in power in AP, and as I had mentioned earlier, the repetitive alliances that we've been having all down the line, I think that has been a challenge for us. But now, yes, we are trying to grow. Development is definitely a major issue, because when you go down, I'm sure you are in Andhra, you must be traveling the length and breadth of the state, you would definitely come to realize that when you go deeper into the state, development has been a core challenge for the people here. So that, and the focus of BJP has always been on development and welfare, not on freebies, but definitely on welfare. So since development is the core issue here, we are pitching for development and we are going forward, because despite us not having a fair amount of vote share in Andhra Pradesh, the central government under the leadership of Bharatiya Janata Party, or for that matter Narendra Modi ji, has never stepped back from supporting the state of Andhra Pradesh. So we are going ahead with that. We are telling the people, and as I told the state, people do realize that. I see that in them.
What is your top priority as far as AP is concerned?
As I had mentioned, development. Like I said, see, today, for the past 5 years, if we take a look at the infrastructure. The roads, the internal roads are really bad. Excepting for the national highways that the central government has laid, you take a slight detour into the villages, then it's a bad state of affairs that we see. Similarly, there have been no industries that have actually come into the state of Andhra Pradesh. So, just because we haven't had good industries coming in, we see a lot of unemployment too in the state of Andhra Pradesh. And therefore, these will all be the major issues that we would be going to the people with.
Okay. And lastly, your fight in Rajahmundry, how do you see it panning out, and what is on your to-do list as Neta? What are the 3 things that is on your priority list if voted to power from Rajahmundry?
No, I normally don't believe in making promises because again, a promise made and then challenges do come your way and you're unable to fulfill it, then I think I would be kind of, along with the other netas. So I really don't believe in making promises. But as far as Rajahmundry is concerned, this is a great district with great history, great legacy and great culture. So looking at all 3 of those, I think my focus will definitely be on how do we improve. Like you see, the infrastructure is bad in Rajahmundry. The underground, the drainage system is a big issue here. Drinking water is a big issue here. So let me take it up one at a time and see how much I can do.
And realistically, what is the vote share that the BJP is looking at to make inroads in AP, and how many seats are you hoping to win?
No, see, again, you may have a great vote percentage, but that may not convert into seats.
True.
So, leaving that aside, I think, as I had mentioned earlier,